What's going on YouTube? Today is February 11th and we're about 4 to 5 weeks out from spring break. If you didn't know that, you know it now. 4 or 5 weeks out depending on your school. So I'm gonna dive right in and tell you about how to get slimmer in 4 or 5 weeks, and you're gonna look hot on the beach. So let's jump right in. So I wanted to preface all of this by saying you cannot get your ideal body in 4 weeks. I wish it was that easy because I've been doing this for months now and I would look, but it doesn't work that way. So in 4 weeks you can start healthy habits, you can get the ball rolling, you can create a habit of going to the gym and having a healthier lifestyle, and that'll have you already feeling better come spring break and spring break trips. So MyProtein is doing a kind of like a campaign right now called My Spring Break, and so we're just giving you tips every week about cutting, slimming down, feeling better, feeling more confident, because that's kind of like the major goal with all of this. You know, you can cut and you can slim down and you can look hot AF, but if you're not confident, then all of that's kind of out the window. You know, the goal is to also build confidence, and most of the times a lot of the end result or the mid-journey result is like this huge burst of confidence. So that is also what we want to instill in you and want you to get out of this. So I'm here to tell you 5 tips for cutting. So cutting usually comes after a bulking phase. So when you bulk, you put on muscle, you add a muscle base, and then when you cut, you slim down the fat around the muscle base so you can see the muscles better. It's literally as simple as that. So if you've never bulked or if you've never attempted to lift weights, get in the gym, put on a muscle mass, however you do it, then when you slim down and when you cut, you're not going to look as good as you would had you put on muscle first, because there's not going to be a whole lot under there to show off other than normal muscles, you know? So that's usually why people go through cutting phases, because they had previously went through a bulking phase, which put on muscle so that they could cut around it, and they looked really good and muscular because the majority of the fat around the muscles was gone. So that's how this usually works. But if you're just now starting, that's awesome. Like, I'm so excited for you. So I'm gonna give you 5 tips. I know I was supposed to start this earlier. I'm gonna give you 5 tips right now about how to slim down and cut for spring break. So number 1 tip: water. Water. So a lot of the things you eat daily have a whole lot of sodium in them. Sodium isn't a killer, it's not horrible as long as you're drinking a lot of water, because salt follows water. So when you eat a lot of sodium and you drink a lot of water, you're still going to eliminate it via urine, and it'll all be good and you won't be bloated, because sodium causes bloating. My hair is everywhere. So sodium causes bloating, but water eliminates bloating. Because sodium follows water, you drink a lot of water, you eliminate the sodium content that's making you bloat. That's why the more water you drink, the less bloated you are, because water helps with bloating. And my tip 2, small meals. You want to have a lot of small meals throughout the day. I'm talking like at least 5 or 6. And this is because it keeps your metabolism going. So a lot of people are like, well, I naturally just eat 3 meals a day and that's how I roll. I'm comfortable with that. I feel full that way. That's awesome. But your metabolism kind of goes stagnant if you're not constantly giving it something to do. It's like, think of your metabolism like a toddler. You constantly have to give it something to do. So when you go a long time without eating, your metabolism slows down because it thinks that you're not going to feed it again. And so it goes into like kind of like pre-starvation mode. So you have to give it things to do in order for it to keep going. When your metabolism keeps going, it's either breaking down your body fat or it's breaking down the food that you just ate. So you want to keep that active throughout the day. So you need to eat small meals. And including these small meals, rather than big meals, you need to make sure there's a protein source in each of these small meals, because protein helps you feel fuller longer, and it takes your body a little bit longer to digest, and so it's working harder to digest proteins. And obviously protein helps build muscle, so you want that too, but make sure you have a protein source in every meal. Be aware of what protein sources are, find the ones you like, and just incorporate them into your meals. Number 3, whole foods. You want to eat whole foods. Your body can digest these well. When you're giving your body a bunch of crap, it will bloat because it's having a harder time digesting them. So eat whole foods. They're going to be better for you overall. You're going to see skin benefits. You're going to see hair benefits. You're going to see, I mean, it's just whole foods. Eat your whole foods. When you're slimming down and cutting, you still want to be weight training, because you're still trying to work those muscles and get them, don't change your weight training regimen. Just add cardio in. When you add cardio into your workout regimen, your body is burning fat, and so you need to do that in order to slim down and drop a couple pounds, which you could do in 4 weeks. You can drop about 2 pounds in 4 weeks. If that's what you want to do, then follow these tips. I'm almost done. I got number 5 coming at you. Keep an eye on your carbs. So carbs are obviously fuel for the body, and instead of carbs, you want your body to be burning fat instead of carbs. So when you drop your carbs, not a huge amount, your body still needs that. Carbs are still fuel for your daily activities. So just slowly drop your carbs down and just keep an eye on your carbs. I'm intuitively eating, and so in my brain I'm instead of counting my macros and counting my carbs, I'm okay, I had a carb source this morning. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I don't have bread in all of my meals, or I'm gonna make sure if I have oatmeal, then I'm not gonna have bread later today. It's just, you just kind of have to, if you're not gonna count your macros, which is fine, do what you want to do. Macros just kind of help you stay on track. Just be aware, just be on your carbs. Don't undereat. This goes with your metabolism. You want to stimulate your metabolism, keep it going, and so when you don't eat enough, your body goes into starvation mode and it literally will not burn fat. So those are my 5 tips to slim down for spring break. I hope you enjoyed them. Like, subscribe, comment if you want some more. Bye, YouTube.